Wondering why I'm in this room. My roommate did move out, and you probably noticed that. And I plugged the triangle. There's my old room there. I also have the same unit downstairs as well. These are both plug-in units. So, and you're probably wondering what these are. Well, if I press this button, they are emergency lights. So right now it's in the morning, so these don't really give justice that these work. Right now I have to let it plug in and let the battery charge for 24 hours. And when I got these, the battery is disconnected. Which makes sense why. The only reason why I don't have it in this room, but I have it in this room, is because I'm actually going to be moving into this room. Because it's so much bigger. So much bigger. There is one light, which should be bright enough to light this whole entire place up. And then I will have this here, which I sure hope that this will work in case of a power outage in the night. So, I just hope it works. Now, it does say suitable for damp locations, so I could put it there, but I'd rather not. So, this back can also act as a back panel, but since I didn't use this, which seems like you have to drill, it's gonna work like that. So it even came with these tools here, and also I replaced that because see, I destroyed the original one, and moving this actually made it fit better. So it made it fit better. It is kind of flexed a little bit, but as long as the thing does not break, it should still work. So, but yeah, this is the screw thing. So I think the long screws are meant to be the back panel or something. But I don't need to use this, since I'm not going to be mounting this on the wall, because this is an apartment and I don't want to modify it in any way. Plus, since it is plugged into this, as soon as the power goes out, I could just unplug this and take it anywhere where I need light. So, for now, I have it plugged in here. And I think my computer desk will probably go over here because of the coaxial port right there. Or here, depending on where I put it. But since it's a much bigger room, I will be able to do much more. I'll be able to do VR content. And the closet here is actually much bigger here. You can even climb into it. And I think that used to be where a light was stuck or something. But this does have a step, so you got to be careful of that. Yeah, and this was kind of a mess right now. Plus, look how small this room is. I do my VR on the chair. You can see that if I turn this towards this, I can easily smack this. So, yeah, I don't want that to happen. So, which is the reason why I'm moving into this room. Because this room is much bigger. As you see here. Much bigger. Much, much bigger. So, it would be much easier to move this all the way to this room because you just need to push stuff here. I still got the hookups here. I still haven't gotten a laundry unit yet. This room here. Yeah, this is gonna be my new room. And it's still the same apartment as you can see here. Now I did plan for this when I first moved in here, but my roommate took it. And I had to get this really small one, which I honestly don't like, because you have so much stuff here. And it's kind of a mess right now. But at least once I move here, it won't look that messy here. Because look, huge this room is. Very huge. And since now I have these emergency lights here, I'm ready for any severe weather, because when severe weather comes, these will switch on if the power goes out. Especially in the night, it will emit a nice amount of light here. The LEDs are pretty bright. Before I purchased these from Amazon, I checked the reviews and they say this is a perfect unit. And I hope it leads to the claim. Right now, there was no power. I hadn't had any power outages in a while, but I got this just as a precaution in case if I do get power outages. And I'm not going to be plugging this into my UPS because why would I need to do that if this can provide light? So, like especially this is especially good for in case of long time power outages. These should, even though these last for like 90 minutes, these should be good to let a little bit to let light in. And this is kind of like my idea what I want to have in my parents' house, except this one here is actually a unit that has much brighter lights and is not off a power bank. So yeah. So as soon as this and leaving it plugged in here won't actually destroy the battery. The battery that's in here is actually 3 18650 batteries. That's enough to power the lights here. So the only reason I got this is because Monterey has a lot of severe weather and power may go out. That's the possibility. So, this is kind of a test. Well, it's still light out, so not really a full test here. Once it's fully dark, I will test that lamp out. And when I was in this room, somehow this fan was on, like that. It was somehow on, so I don't know why that's the case. I didn't realize these heaters have fans. It's just fans, not heat. So, yeah. Not quite sure, but since this room is much massive, I'm going to be moving into this room. It's going to be a much better room. And with an emergency light, I'm ready for any severe weather that might happen. I'm ready.